Do you guys just put the word quantum in front of everything?
Coming up next, guys, here on Crossfire number 51. This is certainly going to be an interesting matchup. While Proudfoot and Quantum do have the respective issues with D'Angelo Prince and Wrestling Royalty, they also are not exactly fond of one another, especially, I'm sure, the global champion none too happy with Quantum kicking him in the face at Purgatory during the inaugural rapping battle after Proudfoot, of course, laid down that nasty verse. Post Malone never got a chance to respond because Quantum nailed Proudfoot with a timestamp and then an Omega driver, leaving the global champion unconscious, and we didn't get a real definitive victor at the end of the rap and battle. But tonight they find a way to coexist because this is going to be a handicap match. The odds already going to be against them. We'll see if they can make it work. Crazy right now. I need Quantum to timestamp the fucking tree outside my house, man. Just pollen out here. That's what I need. Well, of course, Proudfoot still not sure what exactly is coming his way at Ascendance 9, who he will be defending his global championship against. There are, of course, a lot of potential opponents. You got Blake Virtue, you've got George King, you've got Quantum, you've got D'Angelo Prince, but thus far, Ken Donahue has been silent as to what's going to be coming. Canada's #1 export at the show of shows. You love to see it. Proudfoot with the gifted sub to Chrissy of all people, who's never in the chat. Thank you, though. You know, it is September. Half off. The CMB Global Champion, who, of course, walked out of Ascendance 7 as undisputed World Heavyweight Champion, going to walk into Ascendance 9 as global champion. Chrissy, you can't fool me. I know this is just a rare occurrence. The stars have aligned. But I'm not going to let you hurt me again. I know a lot of people have been saying Chris Proudfoot won the rapping battle, but I don't think it's entirely fair to say so. Post Malone never got the opportunity to respond because, of course, again, Quantum kicked Proudfoot in the face, but then also Quantum low-key attempted to kidnap Post Malone, and I think Malone was right to get the hell out of there before he ended up in Quantum's basement. Well, Quantum, guys, has never won a world championship on this side of CMB. He is a former unmatched world champion. And we know that he's riding high right now after being confirmed for this year's Hall of Fame alongside his brother Paul Devine. Perhaps Quantum will be the one to walk into Ascendance 9 and finally have his opportunity at winning the global championship. Let's just hope he doesn't deliver another timestamp to his tag team partner here. A handicap match. This will be Chris Proudfoot and Quantum. Going to hopefully be on the same page. They must battle all three members of wrestling royalty. And of course, D'Angelo Prince has had his problems with Quantum for months at this point, whereas he and Proudfoot, they had a great match a couple of weeks ago on Crossfire. Proudfoot coming out on top. We know D'Angelo Prince, after defeating Blake Virtue while he was global champion, feels as though he deserves the shot at Ascendance 9. One of many making that argument, though. Hoping to better his argument, though, with a win here tonight. And of course, guys, still to come here tonight on Crossfire number 51. Only the second ever I Quit match in CMB history, as Adam Valentine will battle Matthew Justice, not to mention our huge main event, Blake Virtue taking on the returning Josh Wolf. He is back on Crossfire for the first time in 3 months. So here we go, handicap matchup 2-on-3. Global champion Chris Proudfoot gonna get things started against Levi Tutama of Wrestling Royalty, as both men come out swinging, neither connecting though with their attempted maneuvers. We are on the road to Ascendance 9, guys, just 4 weeks away. But of course, do not forget tomorrow, Sunday, we've got Pick Your Poison coming. A lot of great matches, not going to be revealed beforehand. Gonna leave it to be a juicy surprise, but take my word for it. The potential match of the year candidate is gonna go down tomorrow night at Pick Your Poison. Only thing on Chris Proudfoot's mind right now, though, has to be, who am I going to be defending my global championship against at Ascendance 9? We know Chris Diamond, the King of the Hill, he chose to go for Amber Reed, the undisputed world heavyweight championship over on Supremacy. So will it be Quantum? Will it be D'Angelo Prince? Will it be Blake Virtue? Will it be George King? I believe all 4 men have a legitimate claim at the title. All their arguments are valid, but again, Ken Donahue has yet to reveal what he has in store. Tag made to Christian Kai. Quantum has defeated every single member of Wrestling Royalty one-on-one, but all 3 at the same time? I don't know if even the future man with Chris Proudfoot be able to get that done. Christian Kai now pushed into that middle rope. Quantum trying to choke him out as Quantum gets pushed back now. D'Angelo Prince barking orders from the apron. A tweet, guys, from Mike Hawk says, I lose a lot, but I ain't going down to the new kid. I'm not some jerk you can off for some quick publicity. You think I'm an easy beating, Fidel? I'm not. I'm hard, and I'm not going to be finished after only 1 go. Well, Mike Hawk explaining his actions, striking Fidel de la Rosa in the nether region. After the rookie picked up that victory. Drag now by arm and leg. Around and around in circles here. So far, so good between Proudfoot and Quantum, making tags, not getting... Oh, and Quantum, there you go. Just as I'm saying something, Proudfoot, inadvertently or on purpose, stomping on Quantum's foot. I'll let you be the judge. Proudfoot did seem to apologize. So we'll see if Quantum accepts that apology or if he tries to get some payback later in this match. Meanwhile, though, Proudfoot going to roll out of the ring. Christian Kai coming to get him. Oh, he's going to get those a clothesline. Using the apron, try and blind Christian Kai with the snake eyes. It might have been an accident. Might have been a legit accident. But then again, knowing Chris Proudfoot and what he's done this season alone, I don't know if anything he does is an accident. Christian God, just getting thrown all around by the global champion right now. It ain't no thing. Christian, though, in the beautiful dragon screw. Proudfoot gonna respond with one of his own. Showing him how it's done. Hit him up immediately by Kai. Goes for a forearm smash. We got a count up right now, by the way. Wasn't even paying attention. 9. Uh-oh, watch out for D'Angelo Prince jumping off the apron here. Prince gonna take a shot at Proudfoot as a hot tag is made to Levi Tutama. There's the numbers game coming into play. 3-on-2 here tonight. And Levi Tutama just gonna mock these fans as D'Angelo feeds Proudfoot. But look at this! Tutama with his back turned, hot tag made to Quantum. Oh, right after Levi. Sliding uppercut. Clotheslines right out of the ring onto Proudfoot. So now Quantum landing on top of Proudfoot. Well, that was definitely an accident. Oh, but look at that! Now Quantum gets out of the way, leaving Tutama to hit Proudfoot. I think that was deliberate. So we're definitely seeing some cracks here in the foundation of this this one-night team. Proudfoot and Quantum can't seem to get their hands off of each other. Quantum gonna try to get Levi back in the ring, though. Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices, you know. Quantum knew he had to sacrifice Proudfoot in that moment. Lifting reverse DDT by the Future Man. Let's not forget that. Oh, wait a minute, Quantum could be lining up Levi for the Hadouken, but no, Levi blocks. I was gonna say, let's not forget that a few weeks ago, Quantum did knock off. Oh, Chris Proudfoot. In singles competition, of course, Proudfoot was not global champion at the time. That's another reason why Quantum's argument is so strong that he should get the opportunity at Ascendance 9. Get an alley-oop bomb to Quantum. Corner smash, gonna put him into the corner. Turns him around, getting a good look. Quantum, though, says not so fast. Levi catches him with an elbow on the jaw. Oh, Tutama. Quantum exposed off the ropes for the penalty kick. Things are not looking good for the Future Man right now, and he knows it too. Looking for that tag. Will Proudfoot be willing to oblige? Yes, he will. Trying to look past their differences. Double back body drop. You'd love to see it. Levi, though, trying to make that hot tag. Proudfoot going to stop him. Levi counters the counter, though. Looking for a discus something or another. Gets a punch in. Guys, Proudfoot has Levi in the corner. We know what he might be going for here. Vintage Proudy. Setting Levi up. Watch out, Quantum. Nope, Quantum's not moving. Stubborn as the Future Man. The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, coast to coast. By Chris Proudfoot. Levi's left body pulled out of the corner. Not even going for the pin, though. Gonna make sure the job is done. Stomping his foot from the quiver. Lines up his shot. God's arrow. Perfectly connecting. One. But D'Angelo Prince able to break up the pin and escape before he's grabbed by either man. D'Angelo Prince hasn't even been legal yet in this match. Look at this as soon as Levi gets an opening. Gonna take his shot. Proudfoot, though, had it well scouted. Big old belly-to-belly by the global champion. Wants to get the hell out of here, does Levi. Continuing to try and make that tag. Proudfoot not having any of it, though. Into the corner, Levi is sent. Might be in store for another coast-to-coast. No, instead going up to Brett's rope. Oh, man. Kicking it old school with a fist drop. And from the corner again, Levi can't catch a break. Close range, God's arrow. Busting Tutama open. 1, 2. And Quantum just keeps dropping the ball, man. And Proudfoot again Quantum. But again, was it inadvertent? Was it actually a mistake? I feel like it's one time too many at this point. Proudfoot has hit Quantum in this match. Stomping on his foot, punching him there. Of course, Quantum is innocent. Moved out of the way and offered up Quantum as a sacrifice when Levi jumped off the top rope earlier. Seems like Proudfoot now just doesn't have any intention of tagging Quantum in. Staying on top of Tutama himself. Levi gonna knock Quantum off the apron. Quantum not having it. About that, dropping Levi on his head. Proudfoot's taking it out of the way though. Mine. What the hell? Oh, Proudfoot's lower back coming into play. The old man collapsing. Tutama trying to take advantage, just gets thrown into the steel steps though. Kick to the gut gets caught. Woo! Takes him overhead with a bit of a capture suplex. Shades of someone, I don't know who. Legend tells of a man dressed in only the finest Egyptian cotton. Where's Levi getting walked to now? Proudfoot's just freaking having a ball with Levi, just throwing him every which way. Whatever isn't nailed down, man, prone to be used as a weapon. Drive-by kick by Proudfoot. We are at a count of 11 right now. Only have until 20 to get back into the ring. Levi is just gushing blood at this point from that cut across his forehead. Levi can catch Proudfoot, knows he's coming back into the ring. Inverted suplex to the global champion. And a cheeky little knee drop. Taking the top rope and the middle rope with him. Misses the forearm smash. Soul kick by Proudfoot. Double leg takedown. And Canada's #1 export just going to town with those hammer fists. And Levi finally make the tag. No, Proudfoot again going to cut him off. Excellent job by Proudfoot isolating Levi, not allowing him to make the tag. Angela Prince just talking smack to the CMV fans. Oh, get funky with that knee drop. And calling Proudfoot a loser. Oh, and man, the disrespect actually hurting Proudfoot. How dare you call Canada's #1 export a loser? Don't you know? Such a thing isn't allowed here on Crossfire. Now Proudfoot's pissed. Now Proudfoot is livid. Look how he stands right in front of Quantum as he gets set to deliver a third God's arrow. One, but yet again, Quantum not able to stop Christian Kai. Quantum's like, come on, man, let me help. But Proudfoot wants to do it all on his own now. See how mad Proudfoot has gotten at this point. Tornado DDT. I'm Levi, man. I'm wanting to make the tag, but might have one last shot. One last opportunity. Everything he has left. Levi Tutama looking for the leaf fly. But Proudfoot catches it. Whoa! Turned into an alley-oop. Levi says, get me out of here. But Proudfoot says, too late, my friend. A fourth God's arrow being prepared. Tutama, man. Oh my God, the blood. One. Nope. Christian Kai breaks it up. Come on. Gotta help me. You gotta do something. Levi Tutama's not gonna have a head for much longer. Proudfoot hits one more God's arrow. I do believe we will see Levi's head go flying up into the cheap seats. Proudfoot finally says enough is enough. Quantum, you get in here and deal with this. But again, some great teamwork by these two. Look at this. Leg drop, body splash combination. If actually get on the same page and work together, might actually make a great tag team. Oh God, and Quantum is going to clobber Levi Tutama. Blood spurting out of that open wound across his forehead. Deadlift powerbomb by the future man. Levi is just dead at this point, guys. He's unresponsive. Quantum just having his way with Tutama. Timestamp! Surely will be enough, but Proudfoot doesn't even get in the ring to try and stop Christian Kai. There wasn't even an attempt by Proudfoot there to help out Quantum. Quantum says no mind. Hadouken! Blocked though by Levi. That's the one move he can actually counter, it seems. Tutama now. Or they cross-legged. I don't even know what to call that, but hooks the leg of Quantum and grab the 3 count. Oh, fisherman. No, not really a fisherman. Kind of a fisherman buster, I suppose. Quantum telling Proudfoot to get back in here. Proudfoot doesn't seem at all willing to comply, though. Very adamant, however. Makes the tag. It's like another double back body drop. And Proudfoot pandering to the fans instead of focusing on Tutama. Here comes D'Angelo Prince, guys, nice and fresh. The first time he's been legal in the match. Proudfoot made a big mistake there. Top out of the wrist of D'Angelo Prince. Proudfoot going to get right on top of him. Not looking to let him get going. Spinning soul kick, Irish whip. Gonna send Prince off the ropes into a single boot to the chest. And again. Ducks the clothesline, tying up D'Angelo, swinging neck breaker. God's chosen one. D'Angelo Prince might get a taste of what Levi Tutama did earlier, the coasty coast, but D'Angelo with the running neck breaker instead, gonna put some distance between them. Clothesline to take down the global champion. D'Angelo gonna mock the CMB universe. Very slow approach by D'Angelo. Methodical, you could say, and I would not say that you are wrong. European uppercut taking Proudfoot down. D'Angelo with a camel clutch, baby, looking to break his back and make him humble. Proudfoot humble though? Never. Not in a million years. Grabbing D'Angelo by the ankles. Puts him back into that corner. Forearm smash, dropping him. No coast to coast here though. Backing into the corner. All the way across the ring. Stomping his foot from the quiver. D'Angelo Prince turns around. God's arrow gets deflected though. Able to think fast as the global champion. Mission open driver before Prince can follow up with perhaps the coronation wise tag to Quantum. Just throwing D'Angelo out of the ring. Quantum not giving any hefts. Pulled up to his feet as D'Angelo at ringside. Back into the ring we go. D'Angelo Prince doing his best here to evade. Quantum, but a timestamp can only be evaded for so long. Just ask Proudfoot. One. And Proudfoot and Quantum, you can tell they are really just not trying very hard to help each other out. D'Angelo able to get up to his feet. I'm not too sure what Quantum was doing there at ringside. Watching as Quantum picks himself up in the corner. D'Angelo Prince wasting a lot of time here, though, if you ask me. Just staring at Quantum. submission. He was waiting patiently. Quantum did not see that coming. And ref just not going to count the pin. Very, very, very easily could have counted it to 3 there, but Tyson now just seemingly doing as he pleases. We know that referee Tyson, he's got a corrupt past. Oh, the Hadouken being set up, but D'Angelo Prince stop him before it is too late. It's D'Angelo Prince with a modified DDT tag out of Christian Kai. I don't know exactly what to call what we just saw. Whoa! Kai with a tombstone! Pile driver there to Quantum. Christian Kai's loving every second of it. Quantum back into the corner, mocking the future man. Quantum falls for his trap. Boot to the side of the head. Beautiful wheel kick. Quantum now busted open. An aggressive pin by Kai. 1, 2. See how slow, how lazily Chris Proudfoot got into the ring. Kai, though, gonna use that to his advantage. 1, 2. Would have been a 3 count, but Proudfoot actually makes the save. Tyson potentially worried about Quantum's well-being. Stuck in this corner right now, vastly outnumbered. Oh God, looking to worsen that wound on Quantum's forehead. It's going to be very bloody by the end of this match. Gonna make that hot tag though, and he does. Here comes the global champion. Finally, these two are starting to work like an actual team. Beautiful back body drop. Going for the side effect, but Kai with a counter with a clothesline. Makes the tag to D'Angelo Prince. Quantum's down at ringside. Chris Proudfoot looking up the lights. D'Angelo Prince hoping to take advantage. Big kick gets blocked by Prince. Kick to the gut goes. Prince tries to close in. Massive punch by Proudfoot. Quantum already back up on the apron. Not one to stay down for very long as the future man. Chops him in the hand as Proudfoot. Up over the shoulders. Knows how to use his environment as a weapon as the global champion. D'Angelo Prince knows a win, though, here tonight over the global champion, over one of the top contenders, would do wonders for his argument to receive that shot at Ascendance 9 for the global championship. Tag to Quantum. Here we go, baby. The frequent tags now. They're working like a well-oiled machine. It only took 20 minutes. Hadouken finally connecting. Proudfoot gonna actually get in, stop Kai. Oh no, D'Angelo Prince with a kick out. Oh, Quantum's like, fuck that. Fuck that, this match is over. Another Hadouken gets blocked though. Proudfoot throwing Christian Kai down to ringside. Another coronation blocked by Quantum into a DDT. Quantum lets out a mighty roar. He ain't playing around. Eat defeat. Put some distance between them, clapping his hands. We know what D'Angelo Prince is calling for here. Another coronation, but Quantum blocks it again. And Quantum right to the clothesline combo, ducks the clothesline, and Prince turns around right into a snap power slam. And this match has been kicked into another gear, man. Saying, where you going, D'Angelo? Throws him overhead with the bullplex. Timestamp busting Prince open. No time wasted by Quantum. He's done playing games. Hadouken to the heart of D'Angelo Prince. 1, 2. I'm not sure. I think D'Angelo Prince actually kicked out there Everybody's down now, though. D'Angelo Prince is down. Chris Proudfoot's down. Referee Tyson is down. Mayhem here on Crossfire in this handicap match. Now everybody's back up except for Tyson. Lifting reverse DDT. Tyson just getting back to his feet. You know, we don't give Tyson enough credit, man. He's a tough SOB. Look at the blood on Levi Tutama, man. I don't know how he's still standing out there on the apron. Angelo Prince did this before, guys. Right before he hit the coronation. Might be looking for the Rocket King this time, though. Quantum looking for a half Boston Crab. Maybe a submission. Oh, look at that! D'Angelo Prince immediately taps. Chris Proudfoot and Quantum defying the odds get the dub in this handicap match. The dreaded half Boston Crab strikes again. Well, it was a rough start, but towards the end, they finally got on the same page and able to get the job done with the odds against them. But the question still remains, who will it be that challenges Proudfoot for the Global Championship at Ascendance 9? Will it be Quantum? Will it be D'Angelo Prince? George King, Blake Virtue? Only time will tell. What is up, guys? Dashing here, and we are live this fine Sunday afternoon with Pick Your Poison, a cheeky special event on the road to Ascendance 9, booked entirely by the CMV Universe and the CMV Superstars themselves. An opportunity to perhaps fulfill some dream matches, perhaps settle some old scores, maybe reignite some rivalries as things are going to get underway. I'll tell you this much, we have a lot of potential show stealers on tonight's card. John Reed making his way to the ring, and this is a match that Reed has personally wanted for a very long time, calling out his opponent tonight for this match. Well, you could be in the company of the man who lasted the longest in this year's Royal Rumble match, but I don't know if you're quite good enough, to be honest. A man that John Reed wanted to meet in the ring here tonight, kicking off Pick Your Poison. None other than the Future Man. Someone he has never shared the ring with before. That man is Quantum, who of course we now know, as revealed last night following Crossfire, going to be a part of that Fatal 5-Way Elimination match at Ascendance 9 for the Global Championship, joining the likes of Blake Virtue, D'Angelo Prince, George King, and of course the champion, Chris Proudfoot. So of course Quantum willing to pick up some more momentum before the show of shows. You guys can hear me, right? I just want to make sure. Sometimes this mic can be very finicky. Or rather, the controller is kind of the problem. That sounds like the jealousy of a man who didn't last the longest in this year's Royal Rumble match. But here we go, John Reed getting himself a match that he has wanted for a very long time against Quantum. And that's what Pick Your Poison is all about. One half of the Fallen, John Reed, taking on a fellow veteran. Of course, now Hall of Famer. Quantum as a collar number tie, going to get things started. Clean break here. First time ever they are going one-on-one. We have a lot of first time ever matches here on the card tonight. Dragon screw by John Reed, the former Anarchy champion, with a big time kick to the chest of Quantum. Now going to use the canvas to try and bash in Quantum's head, as of course the lovely Arctica at ringside. John Reed going in early on. Let's not forget, just 24 hours ago, Quantum competed in a pretty hellacious handicap match alongside Chris Proudfoot, besting wrestling royalty, but not easily. High knee attempt by Quantum, able to turn right around though, kick to the gut and a DDT. Uh-oh, full mount by the Future Man, gonna start to lay in with those lefts and rights. Although I don't want to reveal the rest of the card. Let it surprise everyone as it comes. We do know that the debuting rough local talent Tracy James in the building, issuing an open challenge, looking to get his feet wet here in CMV. And well, there's a lot of superstars in the back who don't have a match tonight, so Tracy James might have his work cut out for him. We'll see who answers that open challenge. Oh, nice! Another wheelbarrow neckbreaker by John Reed. Double leg takedown by Quantum, though. And an immediate kip up by Reed goes right after Quantum, just deflecting that forearm smash attempt, though. Bouncing off the Future Man like rubber. Forward Russian leg sweep now by the man who may be the next global champion. By the time Ascendance 9 has come and gone. Picked up into a seated position. Quantum with a lifting reverse DDT, center of the ring. John Reed might be starting to regret issuing this challenge to Quantum here tonight. Future Shock DDT into the cover. Only a 2 count, though. Big time kick up under the jaw. Now Reed gonna walk right into this delayed vertical suplex. Gonna show off a little bit for the CMV universe. But in doing so, allows Reed to get back to his feet. Quantum ready for him, though. Another DDT. Reed can't take many more shots like that to the head. Looking to slow things down a bit, perhaps realizing that he shouldn't take John Reed as any kind of pushover. Almost cost himself the match a couple of times now at this point. Reed with a quick jawbreaker, gonna stun Quantum. That allows Reed to close in. Acting a bit faster with a backslide driver. Reed making the same mistake that Quantum was earlier, though. Taking his eyes off the prize. Oh, attempted timestamp by Quantum, walked right into that spinning soul kick, though. Boot to the chest. And again, Quantum won't stay down, though. Caught in this swinging neck breaker. Brilliantly done by John Reed, who now might be looking for that whippersnapper. The stunner. Oh, Hadouken being revved up. I love how quickly John Reed is acting in this match. His reflexes being put on full display. Drops into the cover once more. Only a 1 count. Quantum catching his breath. Oh, John Reed, man. These two got to stop playing with each other, though. The Hadouken nearly finding its target. Kitchen sink by Reed into a Russian leg sweep. Reed taking a big deep breath. He wanted this match and now he's paying for it. Now he's realizing what it's like to be in that ring with Quantum. They say the third time is the charm. Oh, 24th punch. Oh, but wait a minute. The cutter into the sigil. The sigil applied by John Reed, but Quantum able to escape it before it's really even fully locked in. Quantum said, forget about the Hadouken. Let me pull out the 24th punch real quick. Let me blow the dust off of that. Section by John Reed, quick to close the distance. Oh, another cutter! Once more the sigil! Once more the sigil is locked in. Quantum not escaping immediately this time. Nowhere to go for the future man. Will he be forced to tap out? No, Quantum, although not as quickly as before, able to again save himself as he handles Reed with a big old knee. Now it's Quantum's turn. Clothesline. And again, ducking Reed's clothesline. Classic Quantum with the snap power slam. Timestamp on the money this time. Busting John Reed wide open. Now Quantum's having his way. The fallen one. Dragged by arm and by leg. John Reed at this point getting desperate, gonna utilize the ropes for leverage, try to cheat. Quantum's like, hey man, what the hell? Oh, goes to the 24th punch right into an elevated flatliner. What a match this has been. First time ever these two are in the ring. And I certainly am glad John Reed called out Quantum, but John Reed ain't gonna be too glad. 24th punch. 1, 2, 3, Quantum victorious to kick off Pick Your Poison. Hell of a first time encounter for these two. But Quantum continues to barrel towards Ascendance 9, where he hopes to become a global champion in that fatal 5-way elimination match. Great way to kick off Pick Your Poison. An excellent match. Quantum, the victor. Maybe John Reed will think twice before wanting to step in the ring with Quantum again. And before we get into the next match, I gotta go grab my laptop charger real quick because my laptop's about to die. Alright guys, it is time for our main event here on Crossfire number 53, and it is going to be a doozy. Triple threat, tornado tag team action as Blake Virtue and Archer Rose take on George King and Josh Wolf, take on Quantum and global champion Chris Proudfoot. A lot of questions obviously going into this match. Will King and Wolf be able to maintain a partnership in this match, considering the fact that it was George King who put Josh Wolf on the shelf for over 3 months after their Wolf's Den match at SiberSlam? And will the seemingly budding friendship of Quantum and Chris Proudfoot last? You know, last episode of Crossfire, we saw them win that handicap match against Wrestling Royalty. Quantum has had nothing but good things to say about Proudfoot and vice versa, but knowing that Ascendance 9 is right around the corner and it has been confirmed a fatal 5-way match for the Global Championship, Chris Proudfoot will defend against Blake Virtue, George King, Quantum, and D'Angelo Prince. I wouldn't trust Proudfoot with anything. I wouldn't trust him, going to grab my mail. I wouldn't trust him grabbing me a water from the fridge. So Quantum, I know he's not a stupid man. He's got to have eyes in the back of his head. Proudfoot might be saying all these things. But I think really he's just trying to gain himself an advantage going into that fatal five-way. You know, if they partner up, try to eliminate everyone else, and then it comes down to them two, you know, I don't blame Proudfoot. Excellent strategy, but I'd watch out if I were Quantum. That's all I'm going to say. The only team that might be definitively on the same page here tonight is Blake Virtue and Archer Rose. And of course, last episode of Crossfire, Blake Virtue with a huge victory, I should say yet another huge victory against the returning Josh Wolf as Archer Rose watched at ringside. He had to enjoy that. Of course, we now know at Ascendance 9, Archer Rose will take on Josh Wolf after months and months and months of running his mouth saying he wants to be the one to retire Josh Wolf. He'll have his opportunity at the shows. 2 out of 3 falls, loser leaves Crossfire. Blake Virtue has to be feeling unstoppable right now. His win against George King at Purgatory, that victory against Josh Wolf last episode. Hopefully doesn't get in over his head, though, as he hopes to reclaim the Global Championship, the same thing that this man hopes to do at Ascendance 9, the title he never truly lost. Chris Proudfoot, of course, cashing in Money in the Bank while George King was unconscious in a hospital bed, truly bringing meaning to any time, anywhere. But did George King cry about it? Did he sit around moping? Nope, he got better. He came back, he kicked some ass, and now he's getting his chance to reclaim what he never lost. But he's got to get through 4 other men in order to do that on the grandest stage of them all. King probably still feeling the effects of that loss to Virtue at Purgatory, certainly wanting to even up the score here tonight. But will he be able to fully focus knowing that his tag team partner is the man he put on the shelf for over 3 months? And Josh Wolf certainly not in any sort of good mood after making his big return at Purgatory, attacking Archer Rose. Was hoping to start fresh against Blake Virtue last episode, but Virtue got the better of him. You know what happens when you wound a wolf? You back it into a corner, it gets meaner and meaner. And Josh Wolf not just looking to beat Archer Rose at Ascendance 9, looking to take his head and kick him out of Crossfire permanently. How could Josh Wolf be expected to rely on and trust his tag team partner here tonight, though? You know, at one time, Josh Wolf and George King had respect for each other, but that all went down the drain at SiberSlam when George King didn't just beat Josh Wolf, he annihilated Josh Wolf. And then Wolf was forced to watch at home for over 3 months while Archer Rose ran his mouth week after week after week. And last but most certainly not least, the team guys of Quantum and Chris Proudfoot. A budding friendship, partnership between these two that Chris Proudfoot says the CMB universe and CMB management are trying to quell by putting them against each other at Ascendance 9. And whether or not Proudfoot is just trying to give himself an advantage going into that fatal 5-way match, whether or not he really means what he's saying, considers Quantum a friend, respects Quantum, wants to be tag team partners, I wouldn't trust Proudfoot as far as I can throw him, but Quantum, he's his own man. I guess we'll find out what happens sooner or later. But tonight they are partners once again, as they were last episode when they bested Wrestling Royalty in a handicap match. Finally, the man who is definitely going to have his work cut out for him at Ascendance 9, guys, defending his global championship against 4 of the very best here on Crossfire. Luckily for Proudfoot, it's an elimination match. I know that might not seem lucky, but it means that Proudfoot will have to be defeated himself in order to lose the title at Ascendance 9. Nobody can get lucky and steal the championship from Proudfoot. But that doesn't negate the fact that Proudfoot is going to have to go through hell and high water to leave the show of shows still global champion. I think that's why Proudfoot's trying to give himself every advantage in the book before Ascendance 9 is here. And I don't blame him. Chris Proudfoot has beaten nearly everyone in this match. He's beaten Blake Virtue. He's beaten, I should say, Archer Rose. He's beaten George King, technically or not. One man he hasn't beaten, though, is his own tag team partner. They've only gone one-on-one once. It was last month, and Quantum was victorious. So maybe that's why Proudfoot is picking him of everyone to try and be buddy-buddy with. Maybe he sees Quantum as the biggest threat in that fatal 5-way match. That's not possible. Because, of course, Proudfoot was out of CMB for over a year. Missed an entire season, but what a comeback it has been. Returning early on this season, of course, in that Elimination Chamber match in Stone Ocean, shocking the world, and very soon after became King of the Ring, won the Money in the Bank briefcase, cashed in to become global champion, now a 2-time global champion. Proudfoot, no doubt, going to be a candidate for Superstar of the Year, but he's not finished. He looks to cap it all off at Ascendance 9 by retaining the global championship against all odds, as he goes right after George King. Meanwhile, Archer Rose and Quantum coming to blows. And there's 2 beefy boys I'd love to see go one-on-one. Virtue and Joshua picking up where they left off last episode. Short arm shoulder block. Things were looking iffy originally between Quantum and Chris Proudfoot in that handicap match last episode facing Wrestling Royalty. There were a lot of quote-unquote accidents. You know, Quantum hitting Proudfoot, Proudfoot accidentally attacking Quantum. But eventually they got on the same page, and they started to gel, and they worked very well together, and they got the win. And they do it again here tonight. Chris Proudfoot sent down to ringside. George King, loving every second out of it. He's been fiending to get his hands on Proudfoot, but has to stay focused. And currently, Archer Rose has Quantum in a very dangerous position. Luckily, the Future Man able to survive. Stomp to the midsection. Blake Virtue, and there's a jawbreaker. Sends Wolf stumbling back just a tad. Ran right into that elbow. Oh, there's another high knee up under the jaw. Goodbye, Josh Wolf. You all know I don't have the best memory. That classic dashing memory. Best. I remember everything to a T. I do remember that I lasted the longest in this year's Royal Rumble match. That I will never forget, and neither should you. Josh Wolf currently down at ringside trying to get back to his feet. Who's that Quantum on the other side, also having a tough time, as Virtue shows off a little bit at the expense of George King. Proudfoot in the middle of the ring. Gets interrupted by Wolf. Taking Wolf down. Overhand punch blocked. Meanwhile, Archer Rose with a heel hook on Proudfoot. Global champion able to save himself. Oh, side effect! Side effect by the champ! Archer Rose. Not feeling too hot right now. Look how Quantum's just hanging back, chilling, watching. Oh, and there's the deep six by Rose to retaliate as Wolf gets busted open via a DDT on the apron. Virtue dragging Wolf now over to the corner. What the hell does he have planned? Oh, 24th punch! 24th punch to Rose! King quick to break it up though. Not even a 1 count. It all seems like so long ago. Seems like just yesterday. Oh! Wolf! Trying to get the upper hand on Virtue here as King might have had Quantum dead to rights if not for Archer Rose getting back into the ring and breaking up that pin. Quantum struggling to get back to his feet. Wolf just gets like sacrificed to him. Quantum seems to want a piece of Blake Virtue here, willing to push past everyone to lay hands on the former global champion. Archer Rose going after Wolf. Who else? Thrown into the corner. Oh my God! What a powerbomb by the Raging Kingpin. And if that happens at Ascendance 9, guys, we might be saying goodbye to Wolf. He might be the one to leave Crossfire. Oh! Proudfoot setting up Wolf for God's Arrow, and interestingly enough, George King saving Wolf. I'm sure he didn't really want to, but couldn't afford to let Wolf get hit by God's Arrow, potentially losing this match. Teased now by the global champion in the corner. Wolf's got to wake up, man. He's got to snap back to reality. Disqualifications in a match like this, so Proudfoot taking that. Cheap shot in the corner as we get a Hadouken into Archer Rose. Blocked though. What is Wolf doing, guys? He's just been standing there for like 5 minutes. God's Arrow! God's Arrow to King! And Wolf, I think he's taking one too many shots to the head in this match. Proudfoot gonna go for God's Arrow again. It looks like Blake Virtue and Archer Rose are blocking him, but still he manages to break through. Where are they going? Proudfoot! 1, 2. Oh, but for sure that was going to be it. Virtue looking to capitalize on the damage done by Proudfoot. Now Wolf just can't seem to get going in this match. Still he gets to his feet though. The classic story of Josh Wolf. Just when you think he's dead, he rises back up. Oh, going for on the hunt too, looking for on the hunt. But it looks like King may have inadvertently broken it up. Archer Rose and Quantum's continuing to beat the hell out of each other here at the bottom of the ramp. Proudfoot doesn't care who he goes after. He's looking to continue to build momentum on the road to Ascendance 9 as Quantum gets decapitated by Rose. Proudfoot brought back into the ring unceremoniously by King. Deep six to King! Blake Virtue and Archer Rose, they've got a handle on the situation right now. Well, spoke too soon. I love how Proudfoot just isn't concerned, man. Just so cocky, so egotistical. Sees himself as above everyone. Not taking this match seriously. Look at this, both George King and Chris Proudfoot looking for their respective finishers here on Archer Rose. Neither connecting though. Boot to the back of Rose's head, King. Unable to silence Archer Rose. Proudfoot looks like he's getting gas now though. Gosh, will he finally figure out a way to make some sort of meaningful impact in this match? Oh! DDT! Proudfoot gets busted open as King gets his head. Gets the head of Archer Rose smashed off the announce table. And now throwing him into the barricade, throwing him all over the place. Opening up a can of whoop ass on the Raging Kingpin. Quantum meanwhile countering into a crossbody. This is not the place Wolf wants to be, surrounded by Quantum and Proudfoot, the future man, looking for the Hadouken! Hooks the leg, broken up immediately though by Virtue. Oh, and Virtue attacking the ref! Outright, that was clearly deliberate. Single knee face breaker to Proudfoot. He can't go for the pin though, he took out the ref! This match is just about as chaotic as I imagined it would be. Best to take down George King as in the ring. A second Hadouken to Josh Wolf. 1, 2. How the hell is Wolf? Smart move rolling to the outside where he can't be pinned. George King checking on his tag team partner. Not really. Kind of just walking over him actually. Oh, now King gets busted open, joining Josh Wolf, and I believe Quantum, who's also bleeding, or is it Quantum? Is it Rose? Someone else is bleeding too. Proudfoot's bleeding badly, though. Oh, it's George King. George King's bleeding. What the hell is Archer Rose doing here in the corner? The big man flying! Moonsault from Brett's rope. Look how he just waits patiently for Chris Proudfoot to be finished here with King. Proudfoot's like, nope, let me try for this pin real quick. Perhaps can't see through all that blood. Oh, knee trembler by Wolf. Now he says it's time to go to sleep, but Archer Rose cutting him off. Another launching powerbomb down onto the ropes. Proudfoot gonna try to steal the pin. No such luck, however. Jesus Christ, Wolf, man. He is definitely receiving the brunt of the offense in this match. Everybody going after him, but especially Archer Rose as Blake Virtue just hangs out in the corner. A third launching powerbomb. Hooks the leg, or really, he's trying to. Virtue gonna try to block King from making the save. Will it be enough? Almost, it would have been. But Proudfoot with a millisecond to spare. Oh, jeez, come on now. Just kicked Tyson right in the midsection. just continue to attack the referee every time they don't get a pin. Jesus Christ. These 6 guys kicking the hell out of each other to the point that the hard cam is shaking. Oh, King just tapped! King just tapped! Cross armbar by Blake Virtue! Blake Virtue and Archer Rose getting the dub amidst the chaos. Nobody saw Rose applying that cross armbar, just quietly tapping out in the corner before anybody realizes what's happening. Blake Virtue continues to build more and more momentum. What a dub. He's not done celebrating. And that was just a taste of the chaos I'm sure we are going to see at Ascendance 9 in that fatal 5-way match for the Global Championship. And when Archer Rose battles Josh Wolf in a 2 out of 3 falls, loser leaves Crossfire match. Just a little over 2 weeks away, my fine feathered friends. Into our tertiary main event we go, my fine feathered friends, as it'll be tag team action global champion Chris Proudfoot and Quantum going to be taking on Kliq, Xander Slate and Bob Luger. Now this is quite a star-studded tag team encounter, but of course we've been tracking the budding friendship of Proudfoot and Quantum over the last few weeks, and I've hypothesized that Proudfoot is undoubtedly just trying to give himself some type of advantage going into the fatal 5-way elimination match at Ascendance 9, where he'll be forced to defend his global championship against Quantum, D'Angelo Prince, Blake Virtue, and George King. Whether or not that's true, whether or not he actually wants to be friends with Quantum and form a partnership, that remains to be seen. But if Quantum is a wise man, and I believe him to be, he's going to have eyes in the back of his head as they team up once again here tonight, battling Xander Slate and Bob Luger. Chris Proudfoot going to have a busy couple of days, of course, tomorrow night on the go-home edition of Crossfire. He goes one-on-one with the undisputed world heavyweight champion, Amber Reed, in a match that a lot of people have been waiting for. There's no denying the odds are going to be against Chris Proudfoot come Ascendance 9 in that fatal 5-way match. Pretty much every single enemy he's made this season, looking to make sure that he does not leave the show of shows still global champion. Sorry, Ralph distracted me. Very needy. Hi. He wants in on this action, man. Ralph's going to run in and bite Chris Proudfoot's ankle. No matter if Proudfoot is just trying to use Quantum to give himself the upper hand going into Ascendance 9, whether or not they really do want to be friends and make this team work, whether or not it's Quantum attempting to use Chris Proudfoot, it doesn't matter. The two of them together have been incredibly impressive. Let's not forget their handicap win a couple weeks ago, where the two of them defeated the entirety of wrestling royalty. But Quantum intent on leaving the show of shows as the global champion, even though he's a former unmatched world champion. The soon-to-be Hall of Famer has never held a world championship on this side of CMB. Something he's vied for throughout his entire career. Maybe closer than he has ever been. Come next weekend. Must be like a fly in here or something. Ralph versus the Fly at Ascendance 9, just added to the card. Well, even though Bob Luger's a bit down on himself right now, considering the fact he failed to recapture the International Championship last episode and has been left off the Ascendance 9 card. Not even a part of the Slick V Memorial Battle Royal, still showing up here tonight alongside his boy, who of course is scheduled to meet Pierre Thompson one-on-one next weekend. And looking to boot these Crossfire boys off their show. So here we go, Chris Proudfoot and Quantum taking on the team. Xander Slayton, Bob Luger, Kliq, and this is certainly an interesting collision. The last time that Quantum and Bob Luger shared a ring, guys, was last year's Ascendance 8 when they battled, and Quantum came out victorious. That was kind of the last straw for Bob Luger. After that loss, disappeared for quite a while until eventually returning a few months ago. Bob Luger kind of finding himself in the same position now. Ascendance 9 comes along, he doesn't even have a match, and Bob Luger even said himself, maybe it's time to dig into the past and find what made me so successful many years ago. Why was I so unstoppable? Luger saying he has to go on an inner journey, but tonight, focused on the task at hand. Of course, Bob Luger and Chris Proudfoot have a very long history with one another. I believe the last time they shared a ring was the beginning of last season. They fought over the International Championship. I think it was Battle Scars, if I'm not mistaken. Bob Luger successfully retained the International Championship. I think he won the International Championship in that encounter between the two, if memory serves. As we get a big old pump handle driver by the work ethic Titan. And straight into a Dragon Sleeper. Doesn't look like he entirely has it locked in, but Proudfoot able to escape anyhow. Slaps away that forearm smash attempt, belly to belly. Claps the temples, does Loogie. And going to that Dragon Sleeper again. Proudfoot more able to make sure not too much damage is done. Counters Luger out of the corner. And then these two just counter for counter, tit for tat. Luger finally has enough to put a oof behind that one. Whip down to the corner. Tag to the OG dirty heel. Oh, the assistant kick. And an elbow drop for the cherry on top. Xander Slayton just 1 week away from stepping into the ring with his arch rival, Pierre Thompson. Another chapter added to their extensive history. Right now, though, Slate being walked into the corner by Proudfoot, able to stop him just before they make it there. You know Quantum never shying away from getting his hands on Xander Slate. Back up on the corner. Snapmare, Slate up to Brett's rope. Boom! Elbow right to the back of the neck. Matter of fact, I do believe Quantum been eager to get his hands on Xander Slate ever since the match they had earlier this season on Aftermath. For Slate, as he does, rolled up Quantum for a dub, much like right here. Gonna try to do it to the global champion, but only a 1 count. Oh, bit of a miscommunication there between Slate and Luger. Overhand to the back of the head, gonna back Proudfoot into the corner. Off the turnbuckles, right into a German suplex. Proudfoot desperate to get out of the ring, makes the hot tag. Here comes the future man, high knee attempted. Oh, forearm smash to the middle of the back and the back of the head. Walking him very gingerly over to the corner. Top turnbuckle going to be utilized by Slate. Down goes Quantum, but quickly popping back up to vertical base. Rushes Slate. Clothesline attempt. STO by the show. Slate flopping around like a fish here as Luger extends his hand for the tag. Slate doesn't know where he is right now, though. Shoots the half. Cheeky pin attempt by Quantum. Doesn't even get a 1 count. Kick to the back. Seems to piss off Slate enough to charge Quantum. That's what Quantum wanted. Ooh, getting funky. Quantum drops that leg. Slate not in great shape right now. Spinning back fist. Quantum wants to get him out of that corner. Bad part of town for Slate to be in. Another clothesline. And now a timestamp. Many times throughout his years here in CMB. Never forget the classic Hell in a Cell match these two had, but wait a minute, Slate! That's how quickly he can turn things around looking for the Kenka kick. But Quantum, man, able to dodge it at quite literally the very last second. But not able to get away. Quantum launches him into the corner. Oh, right into the sounding of the 7th trumpet. That's not enough. Quantum wants to make sure he stays down. Hadouken! 1. Might have been in if not for Luger rushing in to make the save. Proudfoot not lifting a finger to try and stop him. Quantum talking some trash to his former tag team partner. Another Hadouken, meanwhile, but Slate giving way too much time to recuperate and prepare, thanks to Luger. Slate now closing in. Fans certainly seem to be on the side of Kliq here. Vintage Slate with a tilt-a-whirl single knee backbreaker. Not finished either, looking for the Slate walk slam. Quantum knows him too well, though. Trio punches to the face, gonna set him free. And another sounding of the 7th trumpet. Pull him out. Quantum is gonna unload with lefts and rights. Heavy. Cracking the jaw of the OG Dirty Heel. Attempts a scoop slam, gets a knee to the midsection. That'll suck the air right up out of you. Into the Slate walk slam. Grabs a hold of Quantum's leg. 1, 2. Not to be for the show just yet. However, he remains adamant. Quantum brought up to his feet. Irish whip puts him in the corner. Back elbow thrown out by Slate. Dodges it. Does Quantum. And the very rare small package pile driver, I should say. And look at that, Slate. Knowing where he is, that's that veteran instinct. Hot tag to Quantum. Oh man, Luger coming in and immediately caught with the Arctica punch. And then a Hadouken! Quantum, holy shit, Luger getting right back up! Quantum, though, he doesn't care. He's got something for the work ethic Titan. Snap, power slam. Luger brutalized. 1, 2, somehow able to kick out. These two men, former Unified World Tag Team Champions with each other last season. Oh! Military Press Europe, hit uppercut, busting Quantum open. I'm not too sure who Luger was talking shit to there. Knives him by the arm. Looks him dead in the eyes as he delivers a timestamp. Bob Luger immediately coming back at him though as he sweeps the leg. Corner's not where Quantum wants to be. Trying to make that tag to Slate. Quantum able to reject it. German suplex shot out. Got an elbow to the jaw. Stuns him. Tag made to Slate. What the hell are they doing here? Quantum hung up on the top rope. Double boot to the temple. And now Slate with the kick, this time on the money. 1, 2. Quantum able to kick out all on his own despite the fact that Proudfoot would have been there to make the save. And Quantum, guys, bleeding like a stuck pig at this point at Slate. Just to mock him a bit. Quantum not going to take that lying down. Irish whip into the corner. Another decapitating clothesline. Slate takes a pinch of salt though. Slate not going to have any qualms going for that open wound across Quantum's forehead, digging into it with his fingernails. Beautiful counter by Slate out of that back suplex. Just dropping all of his weight down across the chest of Quantum. And again, going to look to dig into that wound. Trying to make it worse. Thirsty for blood. And choking out Quantum. Got to be careful not to get disqualified though. And that took everything out of Slate, it would appear. This is the stop. Quantum able to get out of that headlock. Oh, and now Slate busted open. As Quantum has seemingly caught his second win. Wise tag made to Chris Proudfoot. Right into a side effect. No rest for the wicked. 1, 2. Slate barely able to survive, but not many do. God's arrow denied by Slate. Able to sidestep it. Puts chances alive here for now. Big counter though, and sooner rather than later. Chris Proudfoot managing to stay right on top of him, however. Tucks that clothesline, tying up Slate with a neck breaker. Slate just does not stay down though. Slow approach in the corner, tag made to Bob Luger. Whoa! Luger boot to the head. Into a Slate walk slam. You love to see the teamwork. 1. But Quantum in to make the save. Bob Luger's not going to take that. He doesn't accept it. Telling Quantum to get the hell out of the ring. Quantum does after kicking him in the gut. And all that time given to Proudfoot. Proudfoot with a side effect. Side effect by the global champion. Luger just taking it on the chin though. The absolute pimp that he is. Wants to tussle. Proudfoot wants to throw hands. Tries to go low as the global champion sent into the corner though. Uranagi by Proudfoot. Sends Proudfoot overhead. Quick sweep of the leg. God's chosen. Going to make sure that Luger cannot make that tag to Slate. Luger does what he wants to do. Tag made. And in comes the OG dirty heel. Circling Proudfoot. Precious couple of seconds. All Proudfoot needs. Belly to belly suplex. Quantum not looking too hot out there on the apron, man. Barely able to hang on. Looks like he could slip off at any second. To the corner. Chris Proudfoot might be on the hunt for the coast to coast. And now Proudfoot gets busted open. Off of a sharp elbow to the forehead. The only man not bleeding now is Bob Luger. Starting to look like a Quentin Tarantino movie in that ring right now. Back body drop by Proudfoot. Tally struggling to get to his feet at this point. Got to end this match, and quickly attempting to do so in the corner. Body splash gets sidestep though. T-bone suplex by Luger. Or by Slate, I should say. Oh no, Quantum distracting Slate. Slate gonna fall for it. Forearm smash, and both men now asleep on their feet. Proudfoot able to shake himself awake first. Walk him over to the corner, head first off the top turnbuckle. Trying to make that tag to Quantum. Slate starting to bleed now. Starting to bleed a lot. Tag made to Luger. Kliq doing what they do best. Oh! Vertical suplex with an assist from Luger coming off the top. And Luger with the Luger landing. A move Chris Proudfoot probably thought he would never have to feel the sting of again. Quantum with a great save, but unfortunately going to pay for it. Slate takes him out with a single knee backbreaker. Luger, meanwhile, showing off the 18-inch Python's brother. Tries to go back on the attack. Proudfoot, though. Snap vertical suplex countered by Luger at the last second. Punch to the gut. Vintage wheel kick. Cardio Maniac. Going in for the kill. Rings of Saturn. Rings of Saturn applied. And Proudfoot taps! Bob Luger just forced the global champion to tap out! Big, big, big dub for Kliq! And you know who's smiling backstage watching that? Blake Virtue, as he gets ready to come out here up next in our co-main event and take on President Shea Hoxton. Bob Luger forcing Chris Proudfoot to tap out. A much needed win for Bob Luger. And more momentum for Slate going into his battle against Pierre Thompson next weekend. Slate's got to get some stitches for himself though first.